I'm going to talk briefly about the 7 different character types or playbooks that are available in Scum and Villainy. We'll start with the mechanic, which is, well, mechanic fixed ship, yeah? You're going to be the chief engineer, almost certainly. But you might also choose to specialise in robotics. There are human tech has got smart autonomous drones, or there are sentient AI-powered droids known as Urbots. And a third option would be hacking for mechanics. You could take a couple of the special abilities that are available there that are specifically focused on the hack action. Any class, any character type could choose to be a hacker. No one starts with a point in that, but mechanics have a few bonus advantages there, like the special equipment they get access to as well. Second up is the muscle. These are your combat characters, obviously. They're gonna punch, they're gonna kick, they're gonna martial arts, they're gonna sharpshoot, they're gonna throw molotovs. What they're not going to do, at least with the scrap skill that they have in particular, they're not going to be spaceship fighter pilots necessarily. You need points in helm for that sort of thing, or points in similarly for maybe the heavy cannon on a tank or something. A vehicle-mounted turret's probably scrap. So anyway, muscle could take points in helm because anyone, again, can take points in anything. So the third option is your mystic. I'm going to reference Star Wars long enough to say that mystics are attuned to the way. The way is basically the Force, so mystics are basically Jedi, Sith, Force sensitive. You might be telepathic. This is one you need to do a bit of thinking about in advance, because mystics will start with access to a precursor artifact, which could be anything from the local equivalent of a laser sword to, I don't know, a stone that lets you briefly affect gravity locally, or a truth-telling ring or something. So you'd have to think about the kind of artifact you might want to start with if you're planning to play one. Fourth is the pilot, probably the most easily defined, because a pilot is a pilot. Most of their special abilities focus around speed, evasion, space combat. And this is a chance to talk about the fact that all player characters are considered basically competent in all the different actions that are available. So if a regular person in your environment could be assumed to be able to do something, then you can do it. You're not going to need to roll a dice. You can study, or you can look stuff up. You can attempt first aid. You can drive a vehicle or whatever. It's only if something becomes risky that you need to roll dice. Well, that's a distraction. The message just popped up. We'll ignore that. And then let's see. So that was pilot. Then you've got the scoundrel. Scoundrels, well, Han Solo's a scoundrel. Scoundrels interact with luck, with gambits. They're going to have provide more opportunities for the party as a whole, or the group as a whole, to rely on pushing their luck and be able to generate more opportunities for that than most players. A scoundrel would probably make a good hacker, just from a role-playing perspective. Speakers are your diplomats, your academics, your business leaders, probably community leaders. They have got legitimate ID. They might be con men, of course. There could be. They're focused on convincing people, persuading people, being friendly to people, and getting what they want that way. And then finally is the Stitch. Stitches are your doctors, your scientists. They have a very amusing basic ability of I'm a doctor, not a, which allows you to use your medical skill to perform any action as long as you can come up with a reason why in your past life as a doctor or combat medic or whatever, you might have had to do something else, disarm a bomb, and that will, if you can talk it up, you can use your doctor skill level, or your doctor action points to disarm bombs, or whatever. Mad scientists are in there too. So that's really basically it. I'm Sam. I have been Sam, and this has been a video.